enjoying the coverage here on Get Active TV and One Play Sports. And we will start off with our favorite parts of Wednesday. It is the MILO Challenge of the Week. New backdrop, new setting for the Challenge of the Week, John. And it's all about trick shots today, isn't it?
That's right. Trick shots is the challenge of this week. And we're going to have a look at this when we come back. So don't go away.
All right, so as John mentioned, it is trick shot challenge time. And we have, of course, the MILO mug here. We have some tennis balls. We have a small MILO mug as well. So obviously, we don't expect you to have a big MILO mug at home for you to do a trick shot, or maybe not even a tennis ball. But we want you to be creative at home and show us a way of putting an object, it could be a sock, it could be a football, it could be a tennis ball, into maybe a mug, into a waste paper basket, maybe into the washing machine.
Yeah,
for
washing
example.
machine, laundry basket, a bucket, anything.
Yes.
Anything. Just be creative.
Be creative.
Yeah.
And tag us, and then we will feature it on the next episode, and of course we'll also feature it on social media as well.
That's right. So, for the sake of today's trick shot challenge, Duncan and I will be attempting to put one of these tennis balls into the big MILO jar that you see here, but not with our hands. We're going to do it with these mugs that you see right over here.
Hands-free.
Hands-free.
So easy way, obviously, is
to toss.
Just toss it in, or maybe by...
Wow.
Oh, bouncing
He's
it in.
He's on a roll today.
I'm on a roll, or maybe... If this works, I'm walking up the side just by throwing it behind.
Oh, almost.
But we will do something a little different.
Yeah. So I'm going to be, you see, with the tennis ball here in the mug, I will be tossing the ball over to Duncan, and he'll be receiving in his cup before he scores it into the MILO jar. We'll see how many attempts
All right, let's try
this
it out.
takes. We're going to try this out. Okay, ready when you are, Duncan. Ready. And go.
Whoa, almost.
Almost. Okay.
Okay.
No worries. We'll just...
It's only live TV, John.
Only live. It's only live. Don't worry. Does that count?
Oh, almost. Okay, next one.
It's okay. No worries. Next one. Another try. Awesome. Nice catch. No problems with catching for Duncan, it seems.
No, the throwing is the tough part.
It's the throwing that's the tough part. Getting almost there, getting into the groove. After like a million attempts.
Yes, well, I got it one. Let's just try to get it.
Awesome.
In a bounce.
Oh. Maybe you could just go and dunk it if the next time you catch it, and then that counts.
Start a little nearer. Some finesse on this.
There you go.
This is the one. Yeah. Hands-free, and just show the most creative method of getting a ball. Could be a tennis ball, a table tennis ball, a football.
Could be a rolled sock. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anything that you can find at home, basically.
Yeah. Turn your socks or your shorts or your t-shirt into a ball.
Yeah.
And put it into, like I said, the laundry basket, the washing machine.
Yeah.
Or maybe the waste paper basket.
That's right. And bonus points, of course, if you do it with MILO products. And we'll include hashtag MILO Challenge SG if you do so.
Yeah. Looking forward to your entries. We will feature it next week.
New MILO 搞小弟 less sugar with whole grain cereal. Get the goodness of whole grains with more fiber and protein. The healthier breakfast choice.
Well, there's a lot of fun in the little challenge that we had, the MILO Challenge of the Week, John. Took a couple of attempts, but I think we finally got it.
Quite tricky, that.
It's quite tricky.
Trick shots of the week. Have a go.
What was also tricky was recently we got into a little bit of yoga for the International Day of Yoga. And remember, they tried to hit a mark. And we had Yeong from Pure Yoga coming down and teaching us the different stances and a couple of challenges as well. And we just wanted to give a little bit of a review of what happened. And Pure Yoga have thanked everyone who did the Yoga as One initiative. They tried to hit 10,000 people, concurrent viewers on YouTube to enter the Guinness World of Records.
That's right.
We have no official confirmation yet. I think they're still tallying the results.
Yeah.
But I think they may have come pretty close to
Yeah.
that. So we'll
Yeah.
keep you up to date with that.
Yeah.
But HealthServe is the chosen beneficiary charity. It is a non-profit organization in Singapore, and all the proceeds have gone to them.
Yeah, I did tune in on that day as well, to be honest, right at home.
Yeah.
I didn't do the full hour, but it was an event with some pretty heavy weights involved as well.
Hi, welcome to Yoga as One.
Hello guys, were you there on Sunday? Thank you all for participating.
We'll see you guys next year for International Day of Yoga.
Thank you for participating from your home.
Try to practice meditation every day, even 5 minutes. Namaste.
HealthServe is our chosen charity, and it is a group working to maintain welfare for migrant workers here in Singapore.
Have you donated to HealthServe yet? Well, if you haven't, don't worry. The donation link is still up.
Thanks for the class.
Thank you for the class.
That was a great class. Thank you so much.
It was my first time doing yoga.
Yeah, that's great stuff from Pure Yoga. And if you still have not donated and would still like to donate to HealthServe, their chosen beneficiary charity, the donation link is still up on the Pure Yoga Singapore page. It's www.giving.sg/campaigns/yoga-s1. Go check it out.
That's right. Yoga as One, of course, being one of the active enablers of this year's Get Active Singapore. And in a short while, in the next segment after this, we will be seeing another one of our active enablers coming in this year for a national campaign. It's a virtual race in which healthcare workers stand to be the beneficiaries of some shoes from New Balance.
Oh, wow. Looking forward to that one later on in the show. But, you know, we are into phase 2. Well into phase 2, I think, by now. And sport, I would say, is not returning. It has returned. But in just in smaller groups, in groups of 5 with a coach.
I think during this period of time, we're not so concerned about the tactics or the technique, just getting the boys back, allowing them to enjoy football again, getting used to wearing boots and enjoy being on the grass again, really. So yeah.
And the STTA also returned recently to training. They had the youth developmental squad, and obviously the national team have been starting. I have to give a shout out, and every time I talk about the STTA,
they deserve an award.
They deserve an award for best social media presence during circuit breaker. Because you know what they've done? they've had one of their players play a guitar and it's like, oh, look at the things that you may not know about our athletes, the things that they do during their spare time. They had a player playing guitar. They even had a playlist from one of their players who, this is what she listens to when she's bored, or maybe her pre-game routine playlist, and then they list out all the songs. Like,
fantastic
getting
engagement.
very involved, bringing the players to us, you know, like making us like know them a little better. So great stuff by the SDTA. This is a video of the first day back to training for the junior developmental squad. Have a look.
One thing I've noticed, Duncan, is that while we're well into phase 2, like you rightly pointed out, and athletes are going back to trainings, people are going back to fitness studios, but there's a very systematic approach to all this, isn't it? I mean, because we may have slightly more relaxed measures, but we certainly cannot take things lightly or be complacent about it, because there has been a case at one of the badminton halls, of course, where this was not basically observed very well, and then there was an actual case. So we do need to bear in mind, please do follow the rules at your respective sports halls and your fitness studios, and we do want everyone to be active, to get back out there, but also to do so with caution.
No, totally agree. I think if we all play our part and we be responsible, we can get back to proper sports sooner rather than later. Like what happened with the badminton issue, that set everyone back by a day. It was close. It was like a lesson to everyone. Like, hey, hang on. You're doing the intermingling. That's not cool. Just follow the restrictions for now. It's put in there for a reason. Follow it, and then, you know, it will help in the process of easing further restrictions in the future.
That's right. Well, some of the sports as well that has made a comeback.
Yeah, and it's a good friend of ours. We had him on the show for the Athletes Game show. And we even featured him on the Wednesday report for his own initiatives.
With the egg thing.
With the egg thing as well. And now he's back doing what he loves. Just a smile on his face while hitting that yellow fuzzy ball, as he puts it. It's Shahid Alam back on court. Also returning is the Singapore Disability Sports Council, and they, I think, had their badminton team back on court as well. So great to see them, and you know, they also need to prepare, because there's also the Paralympics happening next year. So for those who have you know, visions of being there as part of the Paralympic team, the journey actually starts now as well.
That's right. It's a tough road to success, and the journey has already begun for many of them, even through circuit breaker, as we understand now. And as you mentioned, badminton making a return. In fact, I do believe Disability Sports Council did mention that most of the athletes have already started to make their return, of course, with the precautions that we talked about. And speaking of Disability Sports Council, the Disability Sports Awards for this year are also happening in August, of course. Nominations have closed.
They have closed. As of 19 June 2020, they closed it.
That's right. And they recently did a throwback to the list of awards winners from last year's edition that included Yip Pin Siu, D. Roy, Wei Song, and the likes. So certainly also a list of not just athletes, but also the teams and the team around the team that has been supporting them, due for recognition in this year's edition. That's going to be happening in August. So do keep your eyes peeled for that coming very soon.
And obviously, we hope to be there to report on it and you know, give you some great insight, maybe some great interviews. If and how it happens, how the sports awards look like. It could be virtual. It could be, you know, like how it usually is with all the glitz and glamour. Who knows how August will look like
Exactly.
for sports in Singapore. But we'll try and bring you as much coverage of that as possible on Evenings with John and Duncan.
That's right. And when we come back, we'll be heading to a segment where both Duncan and I will try to outrun COVID-19.
Interesting. Stay tuned. A very special initiative has been going on so far, John. It started on the 15th of June. It's going to go until the day before National Day, and it is all in the effort of paying it back to the healthcare workers who have been working during COVID-19.
That's right, Duncan. What better way to keep fit than to take part in an online initiative, a virtual race, in which you can also help donate shoes to the healthcare workers.
Yeah. So we've got Gopay with us,
Hi everyone.
a New Balance ambassador.
New Balance ambassador and Sport SG ambassador as well,
Yes.
of course. And Gopay, maybe you can share a bit more about this event with us.
Yeah, hi John, hi Duncan. So basically, New Balance has actually partnered with a co-op private limited. So what they do is they have this online virtual race whereby it's a race whereby we are out there to race against the 10,000 kilometers being clocked each time. So for each 10,000 km being clocked, New Balance is actually giving 50 pairs of New Balance shoes to the frontline healthcare workers actually.
Okay.
So in a way whereby as we run, as we stay healthy and stay fit during this period of time, we can actually contribute back to the frontline workers. Yeah.
Interesting.
It started on the 15th of June. We have hit now 27,000 kilometers.
That's right.
So
far
we're
it's
almost at
27.
30,000. So we've given away 100
Shoes.
New Balance shoes already, and we're on the verge of giving away another 50.
Exactly. So like previously mentioned, so it's every 10,000 kilometers, 50 pairs will be given out. So and so forth. So the more distance that we clock and the more that we share online, we get our friends in to join this together collectively, and then we can definitely give more pairs out to the frontline healthcare workers.
And everyone likes to, show like, oh, I've run 5 kilometers in
That's
this
right.
in this amount of time or whatever. Just hashtag SG Outrun Covid, and you're helping the healthcare workers maybe get a new pair of shoes.
All right, now, in the spirit of New Balance shoes, we have with us quite a few pairs of New Balance shoes here today, in which we'll be doing a couple of shoe games or shoe challenges,
Yeah.
because it's never an episode of Evenings with John and Duncan without a challenge.
Of course
So, what do we have today?
All right, so for the first game that I've actually thought about, it's basically to form up the number 50, since New Balance is giving away 50 pairs of shoes
Makes
for every
sense.
10,000 km.
Yeah.
So right now, I'll just shift the pairs of shoes to a corner, and because it's running, walking, or jogging, I'll let either one of you to choose whichever one you want to do. You want to sprint? You want to bear crawl? Okay, so maybe you
crawl.
just let them decide for a while which one who they want to choose, either running or walking. Okay, to get to the end, to get one shoe at each time, just one, and put it in the middle here to form up the number 50 and see who is able to form out the 50 in the shortest possible time.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we can walk, jog, or sprint, but it's time-based. So I would suggest maybe you walk, you take your time with this, John.
Why not? Why not? I'll definitely do that.
Okay,
All right.
all right, let's do it.
So
Sounds fun.
are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay.
So, are you going to do this first? I'll step off to create
Hey,
more space for
I
you.
always go first.
All right, so
Yes.
Duncan's going to go
All right,
first.
so
I'm just
I'll
going to
just-
step off for a cup of coffee and have fun while you're
Yeah.
at it. Yeah, someone's
Okay,
going to time
so
this, right?
right now-
Yeah, I'm just going to...
Bring your phone, John, and time it. So I have to run there, pick one shoe, and then leave the shoe
In the center.
in the center, and then come back. So it needs to be almost like a shuttle run.
That's
in
right.
a way. Okay.
Yeah. So you do not have to choose similar pair of shoes each time.
Okay.
You can just choose any pair that you like, regardless of color, and then just place it right in the middle here. So I'll have my stopwatch ready.
Sorry.
Give me a second. Let me get it
I don't
started.
know where John has gone, but I hope he's watching very, very closely. Are you going to time me?
Yes,
All
of course.
right, okay.
It's going to be a challenge. All right. Are you ready?
I am ready.
3, 2, and go. All right, one pair at a time.
Oh,
no, you got to go back. You got to go back. Yeah. Remember, it's 5-0. Regardless number of pairs of shoes.
I don't know what number I'm creating right now, man.
It has to form the right number.
I'm just gonna bring up all the shoes first.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good strategy. Come on.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
You got to go back. Yeah. I can see sweat coming out. You're perspiring quite a bit.
Man, this is worse than the national service, man.
40 seconds has passed.
Okay.
I have no idea how to pass.
Okay.
Okay, you can stop and you can. The time will still continue running while you form the number 5-0.
It is like a 5.
Almost there. Yeah. It's good. It's a 5. And next will be a number 0. All right. Is that it?
That is it.
1 minute and 6 seconds. Wow. Good job, Duncan. Does it look like 50? It sure does. So this number 50 is the number of pairs that New Balance will give out for every 10,000 kilometers that we have done it as a community. All right, so next we have John.
Good job. Well, Duncan has certainly shown everyone how to outrun COVID with that lung-bursting effort of a shuttle run. I have to say I'm very impressed. Great job.
Well done.
Okay, now of course, as always, John needs to come next and try to replicate the same thing. So we're just gonna
put it back.
Get this back.
This might be one of the tougher ones, John.
One of the tougher ones, huh?
One of the tougher ones.
Should we? Okay. Well.
Okay.
So John, you can step to your starting corner.
Yep. And I'm gonna step over here. And.
All right, since you have longer legs, you got to form a bigger 5-0.
Oh, bigger 5-0!
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, geez, yeah,
all right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready, and go! Go back, you got to go back.
Whoa, I think everyone keeps forgetting about that one.
Regardless the number of pairs of shoes, so long you can see the 5-0 and the fastest time, you got it.
Just gonna do.
Good job so far.
Just gonna do that.
Let's keep it going. Halfway there. You gotta go back. You gotta go back.
Things about shuttle runs.
I gotta go back again.
Yeah.
Good. All right, things are looking fine. I can feel your heart rate going up really high.
For sure. Am I getting an extra run here?
You can stop anytime when you feel that you have the number of shoes ready to form the 5-0. Quite close to Duncan's timing. Now you have 60 seconds.
Woo!
Wow.
Does it work?
Wow. 5-0. And he has one more pair of one more side of shoe more than
Do I
Duncan.
score extra points for the extra shoe?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh!
However,
okay, I need to know the time. How close was it? What was the difference?
the difference is just 3 seconds.
Whoa.
3 seconds. It's a very close call.
Wow.
Do you know who's the winner? The one with more shoes or with less shoes?
Well, I mean, I have no idea.
The winner is John.
Oh, well
Good job, man. Good job.
Well done.
All right, so don't forget that for every 10,000 kilometers that you walk, run, or jog, 50 pairs of New Balance shoes will be donated to our frontline healthcare workers.
That's right, exactly. So don't forget, each time when you are running, walking, or jogging, all you have to do is actually to use the fitness tracker, be it a watch or through your phone application. You just have to record it down and then screenshot and send it over to the SG Outrun Covid. And it's as easy as that to help the frontline workers. Yeah.
Fantastic. I feel like I have already run 10,000 kilometers just doing that.
Totally agree with that. From the way I'm feeling right now, trying to catch my breath still.
Yeah.
But certainly it was a fun game. Yeah.
And Gope, I think you have another challenge for us.
Yes. Are you all ready for the
No,
second
let's do
challenge?
it. Let's do it.
Well, all years, man.
So
Yeah.
right now, I'll just put a number of shoes at each side, okay, on your side. So you have to form a pyramid with 3 or 4 shoes. And once it's ready, after 30 seconds, you will take an object and try to strike down each other's pyramid.
So it's pyramids of how many shoes?
3
each.
or 4.
3 or 4?
Yeah,
Okay.
depending on how you want to make it as safe as possible.
Okay.
So it's harder to knock it down.
Nice.
Yeah, so the object that we'll be using is actually a heart shape.
Yeah.
A heart
Yeah.
shape
Which-
plush toy to try to strike it down.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Very in line with this year's theme of How Hard for Singapore, National Day.
Exactly.
Okay.
Enter line here.
Okay.
Stay far from each other. Do
Okay.
not fight.
It's quite a distance then.
Yeah, quite a distance.
We must be a
Alright.
goalkeeper at the same time as well.
Yeah, man.
So you got to defend your own pyramid as well.
Okay.
All right. So are you all ready?
Yes.
We have 30 seconds to set up. In 3, 2, 1, and go. It's either 3 or 4 shoes. You can make it firm, strong. 10 seconds has passed. I see Duncan still doing the first pyramid.
Yeah, man.
John has 3 pyramids up. 10 more seconds. You have
Oh,
10
die
more
lah.
seconds. So you can make do with 2 shoes. That will do as well. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and get ready to strike. You can defend. Duncan, you got to defend. Got to defend, got to block, got to block. Come on. You can still strike every of his pyramid now. Almost there. Good, good. Keep it going, keep it going. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. Do it. Come on, John. Block. Yeah, continue defense. 5, 4, 3, 1 more. There's 1 more set. 2, 1. All right. That was 1 minute.
Whoa!
And clearly we have a winner over here.
One standing
John.
set.
I only had one.
Are
at
we
the
able to
very
get a
beginning
tight shot on
anyway.
this if possible? I know, yeah. I have one standing set here.
Yep.
And then he just dropped by himself now.
But it was good.
Good job, good job.
Yeah,
That was fun,
well
that was
done.
fun.
Well done,
Duncan,
John.
you had a good aiming skill there.
I had good aiming skill. Not the,
Wow.
the building skills, but the...
It's good. Maybe I should have been a goalkeeper when I
have
was
been.
playing.
Too late, man. Hassan
Too
Sani.
late, too late. Ah, man. Yeah, if Hassan Sani
Wasted.
happened to be watching this.
Oh, I think
How are you feeling?
tired now. One of the more fun activities we've had
It is, I
on
have-
the show, for sure.
Have to be completely
That's
honest.
great, that's
It was
great.
really fun.
But overall, good initiative, Gope. Thanks so much for coming down.
Thank you.
Just speaking more about this initiative, SG Outrun Covid. Every 10,000 kilometers clocked, we'll see 50 pairs of New Balance shoes donated to the frontline workers who are working, obviously, their heart out in battling COVID-19. I'm battling my breath right now. It's tough.
Yeah, certainly it's been a long bursting effort. And oh yes, don't forget, of course, to also hashtag SG Outrun COVID.
Yes.
And either in your IG stories or your other socials as well when you submit your results or to show that
entries.
you've been running or walking. Yeah.
So I think we'll call it a wrap for this episode of the Wednesday Report on Evenings with John and Duncan. Gope, once again, thank you for joining us. And it's been a great episode. Can't wait to do it all again. You'll see us, of course, on Friday for the Athletes Game Show, 9 p.m. on Get Active TV and One Play Sports. We will see you then.
See you then.
Thank you.